Right now at 5 o'clock, the city of Indianapolis is seeking answers to the violence that's plaguing our streets and doing so every single day.
Starting around 10 o'clock last night and going through 4:30 this morning, 2 people were killed and 2 others were hurt in shootings. Take a look at your screens. It's showing where it's happening. Another person was also killed in a stabbing.
As you can see on this map here, the violence is taking place in nearly every corner of Indianapolis, but one area is seeing the violence a little bit more often recently.
So our John Duran headed out to 21st and Ritter. That's on the east side where a teen was shot. And breaking news, in the last 20 minutes, Metro Police tell us he has since passed away.
Tire tracks are still visible in front of this home at 23rd and Ritter. A car ran through this yard, crushed this chain link fence, and a teenager was shot here early Monday morning. We talked to the resident of this home who's lived here 28 years, and they, along with residents in this area, have been concerned about recent violence, especially after another shooting in the area just last week.
I don't recognize my neighborhood anymore.
2 shootings in 5 days, about a half-mile away from each other.
The neighborhood started changing a couple years back to a point that we don't recognize the neighborhood anymore. Our main job now is teaching our kids how to make it home under all circumstances.
Monday morning, the violence once again came too close to home.
I didn't hear it because I'm desensitized to it. There's constantly gunshots ringing out. So I'm desensitized to it. It doesn't scare me anymore. It doesn't wake me up out of my sleep anymore.
But it's not something everyone is used to here.
When I sit back on the porch, I can sit down hours and it's like a library, real quiet.
You said you're desensitized to it, but when you hear that this is at the end of your block, is that still a little scary to be that close?
It's not a little scary. It's absolutely scary. Because bullets don't have eyes, they don't have names. I have a 9-year-old little sister that spends a lot of time here, and my grandchildren that spend a lot of time here. And at first, they could play anywhere. And now we have a rule, they are no longer allowed to play in the front yard.
We also have public records requests in with the city of Indianapolis right now to see how many times IMPD officers were called to that area of Ritter Avenue recently. And at this hour, we are waiting to hear back from them.